All right, well, we're back. And real gases have intermolecular attraction, and they also have volume. But I want you to think about, and this is what I want you to write down, this is part of your homework, is when will gases act most like ideal gases? In other words, when are our assumptions from kinetic molecular theory, when will these assumptions be most true? That there is no attraction and that they have no volume. Think about whether the molecule should be polar or not. Think about whether the molecule should be big or small. I want you to think about those things. I will ask you to write that down here on page 11. Seems like there's a very weird page break here now that I've added the Avogadro's hypothesis in. So I want you to scroll down here, and I want to write this down. This much I will tell you. And while there are some gases that are going to behave closer to ideal just because of which gas it is, there's also the idea of different conditions that are going to allow attractions not to happen. So I want you to think about temperature, high or low, and then I want you to think about pressure, high or low. Oh, I know why it jumped the page break, is because I was on insert. So it wasn't just overwriting. Well, whatever. So you're probably on page 11, even though I'm on 12. So these are the things I want you to be able to write down. Should it be high or low temperature, and then high or low pressure? When will a gas behave most ideal? And for that, I need you to think about attraction. When will a gas be able to interact with other molecules? At high or low temperature, when will it have more chance to attract? Or at high or low pressure, think about how many molecules are around at high versus low pressure. You need the gas molecules not to interact if they're ideal, or to interact if they're real. So I want to know, when will gases behave closest to ideal? High or low temperature, high or low pressure. You'll circle one for temperature, one for pressure, and then we'll go over it tomorrow in class. Okay? Last thing for homework, as I want you to do, is I want you to think about which actual gases, like which molecules that are gases, would be most ideal, smaller or larger molecules. And if you can answer that question, then I bet you can figure out the gases that are probably the most ideal on the entire periodic table. So think about that too. Okay? So your homework involves circling these two, obviously writing down Avogadro's hypothesis, as well as some of the early stuff on ideal versus real gases. And then you have to be able to sing the chorus to the Avogadro song, and you have to fill in smaller, larger molecules, and then give me the best example of an ideal gas on the periodic table. And that's what I will be checking tomorrow. Very good. Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, he's still here. All right.
Yeah, I'm doing homework too. You better do it.
Okay, that's great. All right, bye.